Okay, go ahead and unmute yourself, Jackie and
Okay.
I love it. So hi guys, how are you doing tonight? My name is Jennifer Jobson and we are super excited. We just came off our Pasadena kickoff with New You Life and we have so many great things that we want to share with you guys. We have the whole body, I want to say tribe because something I'm going to present to you guys tonight, but we have the whole body challenge and the whole business challenge. And I hope that you guys have printed out your challenges for what you can earn, and then as well as the challenge for the whole body so that you can begin to share that with people. So my name is Jennifer Jobson and I'm hosting this tonight with the lovely Jackie. Jackie, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Very excited. So
Yes.
awesome to meet so many of you in Pasadena. It was totally awesome. Everything about it was great. So very excited.
Yes. So Jackie and I have been kind of collaborating for the past couple of days on ways that we can show you how to take the best advantage and how to leverage this whole body challenge. We both come from a company, as well as Rachel, that we were used to doing challenges, body challenges, and we knew how to really get these leveraged out for people. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to first start, I'm going to have Jackie go over just the challenges themselves and just a little things. She's really good about what you should notice and really understanding the rules, the regulations, the guidelines, so that as you enroll people to join the challenge, you'll know exactly what to do in coaching them. So Jackie, I'm going to start out with you.
Okay,
and tell me
awesome.
what you want me to pull up.
Pull up the whole body challenge rules and regulations. And what I'm going to do is, you're all capable of reading it. I want to point out some specifics. And if there's questions, put them in the chat. And if it's something that we can't answer, we've tried to come up with everything you can imagine and looking through all the groups. But there may be a thing or two that is still unsure that we don't have the answer to. So please ask, and we will make sure that we get the answer to you, as well as obviously tomorrow night, there is an In It to Win It call with Jeremy, the head of marketing, that will be able to definitely get the answer to that if we don't get it before. So here you go. Here's the rules and regulations of the actual whole body challenge. The reason that this is so important is this is your entree into enrolling and recruiting a bunch of new distributors and customers. And at this point right now, this is what you're leading with in terms of leading with the business, leading with this opportunity. And you just need to know a few set things. Number one is that everybody should be participating in this. There should be no reason that not everybody who is an existing distributor does not participate, or an existing customer, unless for some reason they can't use the product. There's some extenuating circumstance for them. The challenge begins on February 3rd. It ends on May 30th. Yes, it's not a 90-day challenge. I know you've seen that in a couple of different places. We can all do the math. This is 3 days short of 4 months. It's 16 weeks for sure. And the thing is that people can join this challenge all the way up until the very end and still have the chance to win. Now, if you come in on May 15th and you join the challenge, the chances of you winning are probably nil. But you still do have the opportunity to participate. So obviously the push right now is to get everyone started for the first date, which is February 3rd. But know that the people that languish and are hanging and need more time, it is okay to enroll them at the end of February, the beginning of March, middle of March, and so forth and so forth. There is no hard date as of yet that they said you have to enroll by. Okay. As of February 3rd, the site will reopen again. We're going to get an email next week with more information on it, but the site will open again, and you can go into thewholebodychallenge.com and you will be able to upload your photos and your statistics. Now, understand that there are requirements for the photos. And we know this from the last company we were in, that it was really good to take pictures in a certain way. So they're going to guide you, but they give you some of the guidelines right here. So take them to heart when you do the pictures. Remember, this is not a pounds lost challenge. And that's the one thing that I want to drive home for everybody, because I've heard it from people already. Well, I don't have to lose any weight. Doesn't matter. We have experienced people that have won challenges that have lost 5 pounds. We've experienced challenges where people have gained 5 pounds and won, because it's about transformation, body transformation. Your pictures will show fat loss if you lose fat. And it's about what happens as you release the weight or transform your body. What happens? What becomes your story? That is what will win the grand prize, and one of the other 2 prizes is the story that takes place because of it. Not because John at 500 pounds lost 100 pounds. He doesn't automatically win just because he did that. Now that's fantastic and we will celebrate him, but it's not what wins this challenge. And it doesn't matter what they say. At the end, you are writing a story and you are submitting that in the end. And know that it doesn't matter. Everyone qualifies for this challenge unless you have had gastric bypass surgery. You do not qualify because your body transformation has been based on surgery, and so you will be barred from participating in the challenge. You probably could participate in the challenge, but you won't qualify to win any prizes. So you just need to know that. Okay, you guys can read through the information on here, that the way you should dress, etc. Know that absolutely the way to participate in this challenge is you must buy the full challenge kit every 30 days. Your pre-orders count when you go in and sign up. You put the order number from your pre-order. It counts. They let you into the group. But every 30 days for the entire challenge, you must have the whole starter kit, the whole challenge, the whole body challenge kit. That means the KG4 or the Ketogen 4 and the day and the night. You can have them separated out and buy them separately, but it would cost you more money. So just be smart, order the full kit, put it on auto ship every 30 days. Trust me when I tell you, it is not going to be that hard to win this challenge. Yes, you will have to stick to the program, go as much keto as you can, get rid of whatever excess fat you have, or at least be on your way, experience some kind of a transformation. But here's what happens. Everyone is really excited right now. It's going to kick off on February 3rd. Come talk to me in April, because say there's 5,000 people that participate. I promise you, as numbers are the rule, that 50% of those people will be out by April, because number one, they won't have stuck to the plan and they'll think, oh, it's such a waste, I'm not going to win anyway. Number two, they're going to have stopped uploading their photos and taking their measurements, and they just get tired and they want to go on to the next shiny penny. So remember that when you do this, that if you stay committed and that you stick with it and you do what the rules say, your chances are very, very good. It's really, and there's nothing like the first year of this kind of challenge if it becomes an annual event, because less people always participate on the first year, and it grows with time. Those of us who know the last challenge from the last company we were with, they started with a very small number the first year, and by the time that we all left the company, there were hundreds of thousands of people participating. I mean, it was crazy. So understand that your chance is best this go round. So get as many people in it as possible. Okay, I want to keep going so I don't veer off.
And I want to point out one thing, and you probably said it, but we want to really be specific based on what you were just saying, Jackie, is that every week during this time frame, you have to put in a new photo and your new statistics. And
yes.
So that's where there'll probably be some fall off. So as you enroll customers, not only for yourself, but let's think business building, as you enroll customers, we want to teach them to win. So part of your task is to set up reminders and make sure that everybody that is participating in this challenge, whether it's a customer or distributor, that you send them the reminder to upload their weekly pictures and their statistics.
Yes, and I did see a comment on one of the groups where he said, if you don't put in your statistics, it's okay. But let's go with doing everything in excellence so that there's no reason for anyone to disqualify anybody. None. That if you're close, that you get the edge because you really stuck to the program fully. So if you hear that tomorrow night by Jeremy, just know that I did see that written down by Brian saying that if you don't upload your statistics, it's fine. but we'll see what Jeremy has to say about that tomorrow night. I'm moving forward with everybody that I work with, that they will weekly upload their photos, their updated photos, and their statistics. What is Rachel asking?
Yeah, I can't see the chat box
Hang on.
when I'm
Can you
here.
elaborate where and exactly what? Okay, because I don't know what pictures they're going to request, if it's going to be side, back, front, we don't really know yet. We're not going to know until they open the website where you can finally go in and upload your day one photos, which is not going to be until February 3rd. So
Right.
we're not going to really know what they're asking for until that day, but unless they tell us tomorrow night. I'm assuming measuring stats from 5 different areas on your body, and a front and a back and maybe a side photo.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So you're going to get all of these rules and regulations that Jackie was just talking about at the wholebodychallenge.com. And this is just the rules and regulations. So everything that you're seeing here, once you send your prospect or your current customers to this website, they'll be able to see these same things. And I suggest you go over them with them, especially if there's somebody that is really vying for and wanting that $30,000, because you don't want them to miss anything. And then you also want to make sure that they join this private Facebook group. And I will tell you, they will need an order number. For those of us who pre-ordered our Keto Day, Keto Night with the KG4, you can use that order. That's what I was able to use, that number, to get into the Facebook group. But this is where they're going to get one-on-one coaching from the Keto King, from Thomas DeLauer. He's going to, supposedly be doing lives in there. There's going to be workouts in there, all kinds of lifestyle coaching. So it's a really great way to also get people educated on the product.
Okay, Heather has a good question. Should the photos be time-stamped? I'm going to time-stamp mine, but what I heard today is that the keyword that we haven't needed to use yet, there's going to be a keyword that you will use to upload your first photo on the 3rd, which will show and prove that it was taken that day. Now, I don't know how that works, but you can use an app, the timestamp app. We had to do it in the last company where we were in. I plan on doing that with my pictures every time I submit them. That way I know for sure I'm covered.
Yeah, great question. Any other questions, since I can't see the chat?
Okay, let me see. I do not know how to do a timestamp. Google it, and there is timestamp apps. Just Google a good app.
Yeah.
Will that use that same credit card? I don't know what that means. Will that use that same credit card?
Probably, maybe if on your first order, they typically will use whatever credit card you have loaded into your account. Does that answer whoever's question?
It's Lisa Bridges, so I'm assuming.
Okay. Lisa, I'm whenever you have the account for your customer or yourself, they're just going to, by default, use whatever credit card is in there. And you want to make sure that on your customers, that is your responsibility to check and make sure that the auto shipment went out. And I'll tell you why. Because it will still look like Susie Q is on auto ship, but when you click on the order number, it will say whether it was declined by a credit card or not. And let's face it, that life happens. People run low sometimes, or an expiration date might change. So my suggestion and tip as you're coaching your people, that you go in and you check and you make sure that their auto ship ran through. I would get a note card, or I'm going to be doing a report in the back office. I'm going to generate a whole body challenge report, and that way I'm going to be able to see who is in it and make sure that I keep up with everybody. And I would suggest that you guys do the same. Anything more on this section, or shall we go?
No, let's move on.
Okay, so these are the 2 challenges that are going on. The one to the left you see is the whole body challenge. So this is the customer challenge where people are able to earn $30,000, $20,000, $10,000 shopping sprees and all of that. On the flip side is the whole business challenge. And this is where we get to leverage our income, but we also get to share the business opportunity with other people. So you want to just go over some basics here, and then I'll go into.
Sure. Okay, so your time is now. I can't begin to tell you and impress upon you enough that this ends on the 29th. So your time to make your money is right now. This is the time to be enrolling distributors, and we're going to show you how to do that based on leveraging this opportunity. So the whole body challenge, obviously we know rewards you for, and you know what the prizes are, but the whole business challenge, it started, we don't know, the 17th or the 18th. I never did get an answer because this up here says the 18th and down here says the 17th. And I know it will matter, but I'm sure that's going to be a question, since no one's answered me yet, that will get answered tomorrow. Do you want to click on the details?
Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me get out of annotation mode. So here are the details for the whole business challenge. Go ahead.
So do you want me to, okay, so there's 5 ways to win. That's what the first thing that you need to know. The idea with this is to create the most income for yourself that you can. Never leaving money on the table is the key. Getting yourself paid, getting all of your people paid is key. It keeps people happy when they get paid. When they get paid cash, it's even better. So the company is handing you this opportunity to get paid and get people paid. So work within this promotion as you enroll people to get them paid as soon as possible. So 5 ways to win. Sign up 2 distributors and 2 customers with a product purchase, and you receive a bottle of Somaderm and a $50 credit to the New Life Gear site. If you sign up 4 and 4, with a product purchase, and remember, the product purchases must be, new distributors must enroll with at least $199 starter kit, which would be the gel, or any other of the starter kits that are $199 plus to qualify for these prizes. And customers are eligible, they count if they purchase at least $99 in product. So remember those 2. That's a very important aspect of this, so that nobody gets caught not having enough volume and they don't qualify for you. You don't want that. So sign up 4 and 4, you get a whole body challenge kit, and you get a $100 credit to the site. This is incredible. When you think about what you could do with $100, you can buy gifts for team members or gear for yourself. It's pretty awesome. Every week there is a top enroller prize pack. Every week during the business challenge. That's through the end of February. The distributor who signs up the most customers with the product purchase with the same bare minimum $199 starter pack will receive $250 in cash. You receive Somaderm and Ketogen 4 product bundle. You get brochures of Somaderm and Ketogen 4, and you get a $100 credit to the New Life Gear site. The thing to remember is it will be a different winner every week. So you can't have somebody that comes in with a gym and signs up everybody and their brother every single week. They could win 1 week out of the challenge, which I like, because it means many other people will have an opportunity, and it won't always just go to the person who has the opportunity to just enroll. That's what they do. And I love that about that. So there's going to be 6 chances to win that. Then you have the Greatest Recruiter Grand Prize Pack, which if you enroll a customer or a distributor with a product purchase during the challenge and they win the grand prize, it's like the lottery ticket, where the place that sells the lottery ticket wins too. You get $1,000 cash. And I actually spoke to Rick Cruz today, and he said, we got to have someone on our team win. And I said, well, I'm going to win. So it's okay. It's all good. So you get $1,000 cash, and you get a product bundle of like everything. So it's awesome. What a great prize, and a great way to reward you for enrolling the winner. And then there is a reward for the Enroller Extraordinaire Grand Prize. This is the top enroller during the entire challenge. $1,000 in cash, the full product bundle, and a year subscription to our app. And you get to go to an exclusive leadership activity at the National Convention. The only other thing I want to mention to you, because it is extremely important, it is important to enroll distributors and customers. You can't just enroll one or the other with this and win. It won't work. There is a 2-to-1 ratio required. So if you enroll 18 distributors, but only 6 customers, only 12 distributors will count towards this challenge. So as you're enrolling people, keep your eye on that. It has to be a 2-to-1 ratio that will count towards this challenge. This is only being participated in the US. So Hong Kong people can't participate in this. We already went over what your minimum order should be. Only new distributors residing in US. Yes, we know that. The enrollment date and qualifying or enrollment order of a new distributor must be from January 18th to the 29th to be counted toward the incentives, qualification requirements. Well, that we know. You can't participate in the business challenge after the 29th because it's ended.
Right.
And then we went over the ratio. We went over the one person a week top prize. You have to, okay, to be eligible for the greatest recruiter grand prize pack, the whole body challenge grand prize winner must have been enrolled from January 18th to April 30th. So that person that could potentially win, and you would get the prize for it, they can enroll all the way up until the very end of April. And there's a whole nother full month after that of the challenge, but they must be enrolled by April 30th. And that gives them a full month to participate and possibly win the grand prize. I would think, I hate to say it, never say never, but I think it would be highly unlikely that somebody that was only in it for 1 month would actually win the grand prize, but clearly it could happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I went over the active requirement. Oh yes, you must be active all the time to receive any incentive rewards. So
Yeah,
just
that's
like
big.
we always have to be active to get paid anything. So just stay active, don't make the mistake. Maximum of 1 reward per distributor account. And if you have a secondary account of a business that has been grandfathered in at this point, because now they're getting rid of those and they don't allow you to do that anymore, you can only get rewarded out of one of the accounts. Just be aware of that. No PV is associated with any of the rewards that you might receive. You will be notified no later than March 13th that you won. Rewards will be shipped by the end of March. And New You Life has all of the power to change anything that they want in this promotion at any time, on any day, in any way at all. And so that's their way to protect themselves if something goes crazy awry. But I think that's pretty much it, unless there's going to be questions, and we'll look at
Yeah, if you want to pop over to questions, I'm going to go ahead and pull up. You can take a look at the questions. Okay, so those are the rules and regulations. So there's something for you, there's something for customers, there's something for you to recruit distributors. Again, just really check out and print out all of the documents, which you'll find housed at wholebodychallenge.com, okay? How many people, by a show of hands, already have those documents printed out? Or at least most of them? Yay! Good to see all those hands. Okay, so let's talk money. Let's talk how we can really leverage this to increase our income and also share the business opportunity with other people. So I want to just show you a little bit about what I've put together called the Whole Body Tribe, okay? So I don't know if you saw the post that I put up, where if you have 5 customers, you would get $50 per customer, which would equal $250. So let's take that outside of our realm, but let's think about the people that we know who might be interested in earning a little extra income as they participate in this whole body challenge. Because we know it's way more fun than friends. And I know as a trainer, when you have accountability partners, you tend to do better and you tend to be way more successful at whatever the end result and goal is. So what we've put together here is called a tribe of 5. So whole body, tribe of 5. And so what you can do is those that are interested in participating, or maybe also people that you've talked to about the business opportunity, let them know this is a really good time to hop on board, because you're going to be able to show them an exact way to make money. So first of all, again, the tribe of 5 begins with a distributor. So you enroll a distributor with a kit for $309. So the product kit, the whole body kit, is $250. Plus their distributorship is $59. So that's where you come up with $309. What you're going to talk to them about is creating a tribe of 5. So when they get 5 customers on board, they are going to earn their kit for free. Isn't that cool? So that kit will be paid for. Obviously, they still pay for their membership for $59, but we can show them how to make that money up as well. But it's based on the tribe of 5. And we know tribes are really popular. We talk about our posses, our tribes. And so we're going to show people how to take that and be able to get their product paid for and then make money. So they create their tribe of 5, and you talk to them about who do you know who would be interested in something like this? Who do you know who wants to feel better? Who do you know who wants to lose weight? And that's where the conversation begins. So when they create this a tribe of 5, they're going to earn $50 for each customer who enrolls with the kit, the whole body kit. So you can see here, 50 times 5 is $250. And what's really cool is up here, when they do that, it's actually going to also generate 750 CV and QV for those customers that they enrolled. So that's going to be a way that they're going to be able to start getting into the ball game of being able to start accumulating some volume for themselves. Okay, so now let's talk about how to leverage the whole body challenge. All right, so how you win with the whole body tribe. Each tribe that you create, so remember there's a distributor, and then they come on board with 5 friends. That's a tribe. Does that make sense? Yes? All right. So with each tribe, it's actually worth 910 CV, which is your commissionable volume, and 910 QV. And I'll show you how that breaks down, which is your qualifying volume, which allows you to qualify for ranks. Okay. So when somebody enrolls, this is the distributor right here. You'll see the CV, the QV is 160 and 160. So that's the person that you've enrolled, the associate, okay? Now, when they gather their tribe and they get friends, and of course, you can do the math. Maybe they don't get a whole, set of 5. Maybe they get 10. We don't know. But when you present the tribe of 5, you want to show them this. So for each customer, they're going to earn 150 CV and QV. So you can see here customer 1, customer 2, customer 3, customer 4, customer 5. And so the whole total that you're going to be able to leverage off of is 910 CV and 910 QV. So you can see how this can add up very, very fast. And so imagine if you had one tribe, a distributor and 5 of their customers on one side, and then a distributor, another tribe on your other leg. And if you begin to duplicate this process, the volume really adds up fast. Now, the main thing is you want to present this as a business opportunity to people for them to get their product paid for. That's their leverage point with them, okay? This is how you're going to be able to maximize building tribes with people, because it's going to help you to promote as well as make money. So right now we're at 910 CV. Now let's duplicate that. All right, so duplication. So imagine, again, a tribe is a distributor that you've personally enrolled and 5 of their friends. If you had one tribe going, that would be 910. If you had 2 tribes, that would be 1820. If you had 3, that would be 2730. And guess what? You're an elite. How cool is that? Then number 4 is if you get 4 tribes, it's 3640. 5 tribes is 4,550. So if you put that all on one leg, that would get you close to one leg being almost to a coordinator level. And so again, if you could do that on the other side and really put yourself into action, start sharing this whole body challenge, this can totally happen. And imagine if you got 5 distributors who recruited 5 of their friends on one side and you did that on the other, that would almost put you at coordinator level, just shy. So even with the customers that you have now and the distributors you have now, you would add that in there. So if we really focus on duplication and sharing the business opportunity for them to earn their products for free, this can totally happen. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah. So what you need to do is really understand that you have the opportunity with this whole body challenge to really blow up your business. But it's only going to happen if you begin to get out there, start messaging people, start talking to people about the whole body challenge. And of course, it always starts with us. If you haven't pre-ordered, you didn't get that opportunity, then you need to get your whole body challenge kit now. You need to get that order in. You want to make sure that you go to wholebody.com, challenge.com, get yourself enrolled in that. And really, it's just a matter of name, address, phone number. They ask you a couple of things like city and state and things like that. And then you hop on over to the Facebook group. Once you've ordered your whole body challenge, take your order number and your ID and you plug that in to be accepted into that Facebook group. And I've already been accepted. Has anybody else gone and gotten into the Facebook group? Good. Yes. Good. And you know, there's not much there yet. It's more people that are just like, you know, hey, thanks for the invite, or, you know, thanks for the acceptance. Yeah. But once that gets cranking, you're going to be able to leverage the Keto King. You're going to be able to leverage helping people by letting them be coached by not only, I'm sure I know Alexi's going to be going in there, Ellie's going to be going in there, you know, so really, do you guys understand how great this can be if you get to work with this? It's huge. It's absolutely huge. So I'm going to stop screen sharing now, and I'm going to hop on over to chat. Does anybody have any questions?
I want to say one other thing, and this is in the spirit of what Rochelle taught last night, or Monday night, whatever the night was that we were on the call, that we're going for tribes of 5, and it may or may not happen every time.
Right.
But what if you end up with tribes of 3? It doesn't matter. Don't get hung up on 5. Oh, I didn't get 5, but you got 3. Oh my God, you got 3. We're going to celebrate every single person that you get and bring in. So understand that this is the ideal. It never happens exactly like this, perfectly this way.
Absolutely,
Joe Giuliano
right.
will tell you that. But you know, you're going for it every time you go. It makes sense. I mean, I can come up with 5 names of people that I know that probably would want to do this together. And you get out there and you ask. You get on the phones and you ask. You do lives and you get people to ask you what you're doing. You've got to have people knowing what you're doing. If you don't go live, you are just crazy. You're crazy not to. Go on Instagram stories or go on Facebook stories, go live on Facebook, and start talking about what you're doing with this challenge and what the benefits could be for them and how much money they could win. And I'm telling you, the odds are good. They really are.
Yeah, and you know, if you start thinking, again, you know, this is just an idea to open up your reticular activating system, your RAS. So you can begin to think bigger than just, I'm going to participate, and I hope to get a couple of people on board to participate. What if you approached it where you really talk to people about getting their whole body kit for free? That's where the tribe is built. If they get 5, it's for free. They might not get 5. They may get 4. They may get 3. They may get 2, but they may get 1. But the point is you approach them with the opportunity of getting their packet paid for. And that's where the tribe is built. So again, like Jackie said, even if they only get a couple, imagine if you talk to about 5 or 10 people about building tribes, and just say on the average, they all only got 2. Look what would happen to your volume. Your volume would explode. Your volume would grow. So really, I want you to think of this whole body challenge, not just as something fun that somebody can win, but as a tool to build your business, as a tool to make more money. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah, and Jen, it's brilliant marketing. It's because she's a marketing girl. Do not underestimate the power of the word tribe, because we're talking to people that don't have one, that long, when they look on social media and you talk about having a tribe, they long to be part of a tribe. So when you start using that word and you're sharing with them that they're going to have a tribe, they're going to create a tribe, you're going to be with me as part of a tribe.
Yes.
It's very powerful. You're painting the vision. You're painting that picture. I'm going to be part of a tribe. In their subconscious, they're saying that. They always want to be part. We want to be connected individuals that have formed communities. You're going to give them that opportunity by using that word. It's very powerful.
Mm-hmm. And then also a part of marketing is when you create a tribe, whether it's truly 6 or 10 or 5 or 3 or 2 or even just 1, right? You are going to go in there and personally coach people. So think of this aspect. If you get somebody and you offer them the opportunity to get their product paid for, and they still only get 2 people, then that's their tribe. And you personally coach that tribe. Check in with them, send out texts. Hey ladies, it's time to, send in your weekly pictures. Hey ladies, how things are going, how are things going? So this person is going to bring, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, to you as a customer. Now you're going to be able to develop a relationship with them and upsell them on the gel or whatever else, because now you've got somebody who's wanting to get their product paid for, and they're willing to bring a couple of people to you in order to do it. So this is going to give you so much extra leverage and a whole new swimming pool, all new fishes for you to begin to play with and bring on. And you could eventually, those 2 people may be out of that, you might be able to talk to another person about the business opportunity. So really just open your mind to the thought of using this to build your business and offering a business opportunity by offering to get their product paid for. Good. Any other questions over here?
Oh, let me look.
Rachel says, yeah, most people don't have a tribe, and they do. They want them. Everybody wants people around them.
Use that word over and over again. It's not overused yet because there's many people that don't have one, just like Rachel said. Yep. Use the word in your post. Use the word. Hashtag it. Use it.
Yes, whole body tribe. And you know what you can do is, as you're posting, you could be saying, I'm putting together whole body tribes. When you're talking to people, you can say, I'm putting together whole body tribes. Would you like to be the lead on it and get your products paid for? Oh my God, I just came up with that.
It's so good.
Okay, just think of that. So like you can say, we're putting together, would you like to be the person that gets it for free? There's just so many, like if you just like start going and really talking to people about it, you're brilliant. All of you guys are brilliant. Your brains are going to start firing off, and you're going to think of other really cool things that are just going to be the total bomb.
And feel free, whoever creates good copy, if you like a post that somebody that, just take it, make it your own. Doesn't matter. You have different audiences. Who cares if it's the same thing? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I like it. Cindy says, build communities for our new DTs and for new customers doing the challenge. Are you talking about, Cindy, like you put a question mark at the end of that? Cindy, unmute yourself.
I wasn't sure if you meant like both, because I think both would be kind of cool, because if they feel that community, they might become attracted to the business at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, very good opportunity. Very good opportunity to do that.
Just like Jennifer said, when you're talking to them and you say, would you like to be the one that gets the product for free? And they're going to create, reach out for customers too. Some of them might become distributors, but reach out for customers too. And customers want to be, listen, I have customers right now that are my best auto ship customers that are in and stay in because they feel like they're part of a tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no different. They're all the same. It's just that person is either afraid to build the business or doesn't want to, doesn't need to. And so they're a really great customer. And never say never, because down the road, we'll see what happens.
And one part that I didn't say, because you're taking notes, something to know is that for the whole body kit, thank you, Rachel, for giving us the heads up earlier. Our compensation plan in our back office has been updated. And what you want to know is for every whole body, they call it the complete keto starter. When you enroll them as a distributor, you make $30. So if you got 5 whole body tribes going, then that would be times 5, which would be $150. And then on the retail commission, on your bonuses, on your commissions for wait, I had it printed out. You make $50 when they buy a retail kit, and you make $40 for every auto ship of the whole body challenge kit. Okay. So again, just do the numbers and do the math for yourself. So even somebody about the business opportunity, you know, they would make $50 when that first person first enrolled, if they enrolled as a retail customer, and then they would make 40 and 40 and 40 and 40 and 40 for the months that the challenge is going on. So they can continue to work towards getting their product paid for every single month. So that was a whole nother section that I did not, you know, go deep in, but I wanted to just give you that as well.
And just one last thing. If you are going for elite, coordinator, coach, work the numbers backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and take your whiteboard, put the 10,000, the 5,000, you know, the two legs like this, what you're looking for in volume. And then as you start enrolling people into this challenge, just start minusing off that volume off of whichever leg it is until you get to where you need to be. Because, you know, a person may have a gel, a person might have a ketogen, a person might have the whole challenge kit, whatever it is, and just minus off what that qualifying volume is. And so you can see how close you are to getting to where you need to be to hit elite, to hit coordinator, to hit coach. It's always really great to work the numbers backwards, because you start to see, it gets exciting when you can every day, you know, cross off something because you've added an order or a customer or a distributor, and you see how close and how easy. It's really not that difficult. It takes duplication. It's difficult if it's just you. But once you get people working with you and enrolling with you and building tribes, the volume can happen very quickly.
Yes, it can. So we're going to open up the lines for just a few minutes here so that we can stay. We're at 9:16 right now on the East Coast. If you have a question.
Beverly's asking, the leader has to be a distributor, and that is adding their friends tribe, correct? Yes.
I mean, yeah, that's the goal. I mean, yeah, that's what the conversation that you want to have with them, you know, is to get them to get their products paid for. I mean, if they're like, no, because we do know there's people like that, then of course, enroll them as a customer and say, still bring your friends. But remember, that's why you want to say, would you like to get your kit paid for? I can show you exactly how. It's extremely simple. Good question, Beverly. Thank you. Anybody else? You just go ahead and hit unmute and ask away.
Wow.
Well, we either did a really good job, or everybody's tired, or everybody's shy.
Oh, wait.
Yes, go ahead. At the floor.
I mean, you did do a good job. But okay, so you're saying that exclusive. So you're saying that so you can say that to distributors and to the customers, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So okay, so when you say that to a customer, I don't really know what the breakdown would be for a customer.
Well, for a customer, let me see if I can go back to the slide. So for a customer, you would want to convert them. If they wanted to get their product paid for, Cindy, you have to have the dialogue with them about converting to a distributor.
Okay, so they would
not going to be able to make those bonuses,
right?
Being a customer.
Well, right, but they can make something, right? Like
no, can't make anything.
No. They can be a part of the challenge to win money. Yeah, but as far as making, I
don't know why I thought they could make something. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Good question. You're welcome. Thank you. Amy?
Yes. So I was going to say that it's not really a question. You guys did a great job. But I was going to say that I think I'm going to start using. I love that verbiage and everything. I think that's what I'm going to start using when people, because I know today all day long, one of the first questions, because I did a live on it, one of the first questions is how much? What does it cost? And I would I think I'm just going to say, you know, I'm putting together tribes of 5 people. If you'd like to head one up, you can get your product for free, or it's $270.
Love it.
Leave it at that.
It's really great.
I want your brains to start getting juicy and think about these whole body tribes. Great. Yeah. Great tip. Thank you, Amy.
And that gets you right off the price conversation, really, because then it gets them thinking of you mean I could get mine free if I can get enough people? You know, and they get excited about the potential of being involved. and then they want to figure it out. And then in the end, if they end up having to pay for half of it, they will. It's always just a thrown objection we hear every single time.
Yeah. And, also remember too, as you're doing this, their incentive is to get their product paid for. So hey, Kobe, when they become a distributor, don't expect them to be coaching the customers, even though they're friends and they brought these people to you. That wasn't part of the Whole Body Tribe. It's you bring the people, you get your product paid for, and I'll coach them for you. And then you literally, just like my brain was exploding today. You could do threads, whole body threads, like Joey's Whole Body Tribe thread on Facebook. You could use WhatsApp. You can put threads together in text message. And you are going to be in front of so many more new people by using this concept of the Whole Body Tribe. How about you get your package paid for? Does that make sense? Just so remember, the responsibility of those customers is you. It's your responsibility to coach them about the product, make sure that they're participating and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. So their motivation is just to get for free. And so as they begin to get for free, what's going to happen. That little light bulb is going to go off in their head and they're going to be like, oh, $250, oh, $150, oh, $300. And they are going to be exposed to a business opportunity that they might have never opened their mind to ever.
Yeah.
Jen, I have a question.
Yes, Nicole.
So our 250 whole body challenge, this is the keto pack. So it's keto day, keto night, and keto gen or keto gen 4. It's
correct.
Not the gel.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And I would really recommend, obviously go print all of these out, but go into your compensation plan. And if you want to not have to print out everything else, you'll see that pages 5 and 6 are the ones that are updated with everything. That's all I printed out for tonight.
But as far as the challenge, are we saying that we're not allowed to use the gel during this challenge? Or?
Oh, no, they can use the gel. It's just not part of the whole body kit. That's what I was saying earlier. Like that would be, so imagine you had Susie and she brought 5 of her friends and you're just chit-chatting all about the keto and this whole body, challenge, and you're hoping they all win the money. And then you can upsell Susie Q's 5 friends the gel. Like the math on that will just even blow your mind. If you got everybody started on the whole body and the gel, ching.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I just wanted to clarify that.
Great question, Nicole. Thank you for asking.
Sure.
Yes, Linda, you can choose KG4 or Keto Gen 4. You have your choice.
Good question.
So it does have to be the full kit, or can it be the other kits that they have for like just the keto day and keto night?
It has to be the whole body kit. On that rules and regulations, it says the whole body.
Okay.
And that's the name of what we just described with Nicole. So you get the keto day, keto night, and your choice of the drink.
Okay, great.
Every 30 days.
Every 30 days, yes. And remember that you personally as a distributor, you have to stay active if you're really interested in earning the $1,000 and all the other goody stuff.
Which buying the kit will keep you active. So
good question.
You're set there. Unless you're a coach, and then you need to have more than that. You need to have 280.
Yeah. Good. Who else? Just unmute yourself if you have a question or if you have a comment or a suggestion.
Hi, guys. Hi. It's
Dana. Hi.
Hi. Since we pre-ordered our kits, is there going to be a timing issue in terms of the 30 days?
That's a good question.
Well, and that's going to be one of the questions that they need to address tomorrow, because I saw people ask that in every thread in the group over and over again and no one answering. So it's because we ordered it in January. The thing starts in February. The pre-order was ordered way, way before. When do we need to, I'm assuming our next order needs to be in February, but they haven't told us that yet. So
okay.
that's definitely a question that they will address tomorrow. I know they will, because they've already heard it and no one's answering. So you always know that's because they're like stumped. Oh, what do we do?
Heather says
Okay.
she said they saw February. So, you know, I'm assuming because the challenge itself starts February the 3rd. So as long as you're in some time frame in February, in early February, you should be good. But let's wait to hear
We'll
the
find
proper
it.
answer from corporate. Good question, Dana. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
'Cause I have to put my
Lisa,
bullshit-
Bridget.
I,
So I ordered on a credit card, like a different credit card, and then I use my gel on my debit card. So every month my gel is running on the debit card. So I want my KG4 done on the,
Another credit card.
yeah, like a different one.
Yeah,
I can't
they
afford
could do that.
400
Call
out of my
customer
debit.
service.
Pardon?
Call customer service. But you know, if you put it in together with one order, then like if you wanted to conserve on shipping or something like that, it's going to have to be one credit card. I've never heard anybody split the order, but you could totally start a whole new order with your whole body challenge kit on a separate credit card.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did that. I used my credit card at conference for the whole body kit. And I just want them to run that every month.
Well,
Well,
make
you
sure
need
you
to make
got
sure
an
it's in
auto
the back
ship set up.
office. You need to make sure it's set up in your back office that way.
Okay.
Then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's another good question. You guys are rolling tonight. Any others?
Yeah, let's make sure we ask that tomorrow about what date in February do we all need to have an order in that the ones that pre-ordered. They need to give us like a drop dead date.
Nicole, do you have another question? Oh no, she just muted herself. Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Nicole.
sorry. If you're like me and you have a couple of extra bottles of gel floating around, so you really don't need the gel right now. So do you think that our kits, our 250 kits, can be part of our auto ship reorder?
You mean yeah, you can,
Instead of having the gel as a reorder,
yeah.
as the auto ship, just have the 250 kit as the
Yeah, that would
auto
qualify you. That'll keep you as active, correct?
Okay.
Yes,
And then I
correct.
just order the gel when I want to order the
Yeah,
gel.
when you need the gel, just order it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? I was just thinking, just going to put this out there. If by chance you have a few extra bottles of gel, if you are comfortable with doing this, you could always put one up for whoever is the first person to start a tribe. Or you can maybe give one away during this whole campaign yourself for, you know, whoever brings on the most customers. I mean, there's a million ways that you could do this. But yeah, if you have, and it's a tax write-off, you could write that bottle of gel, the shipping, everything right off on your taxes. But if you have some spare bottles, think like a business person. If that's an incentive carrot that you could dangle to somebody, by all means, do it. Do it. All right, we have 3 minutes left. Any other questions or thoughts or ideas? Unmute yourself. I thought I heard somebody unmute. No? Okay, so start using the hashtag whole body tribe. You could be using it on all of your social media posts. You could even just create a picture that says hashtag whole body tribe just for curiosity and just post that alone.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
People are gonna be like, what? Say what? You know, you could put maybe a fit person and hashtag whole body tribe, something like that. So start getting your juices rolling. And if you have any questions, let us know. And we'll make sure that in our respective business groups, Discover Your Potential and Jackie's Gel Rockstar, we're going to start really pushing this and getting you guys in that whole rhythm of the whole body tribe.
The whole body tribe has got its own vibe.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope that you found this very valuable. We're super excited for everyone to run with this challenge. Don't let it slide by. This is your time. You deserve it. Let's do it. Good night, everybody.
Awesome. Good night.
Thank you.
Peace bunnies. Good night.
Bye, Jen.
Good night. Good night.
Right.
Good night. Thank you.